Nigerians, whatever you feed them, they'll take, as long as you're in their faces. Yeah. I mean, we have this guy that came and sang Barbie Syndrome, Barbie Syndrome, Barbie Syndrome, and he was everywhere. Like, he went viral. Everybody, Davido, co-signed him. Everybody was talking about him.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you're watching from. Welcome to a brand new episode of the weekly top 5 series. We see your comment, and this assures us that we're on the right path to updating your playlist every week. If it's your first time of watching, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Most importantly, turn on your notification updates so you don't miss out on any of the amazing episodes. Today we have a super talented singer, a songwriter, and also, yes, a content creator in the building. She's quite multi-talented. You get to meet her right after the break. Welcome to the Weekly Top 5 series, the number one podcast worldwide, where your favorite celebrities come to share their top 5 songs of the week.
The Afrobeat's been doing really well, so there's just so many releases coming out. I look up to everybody that does good music. I'll go with you.
Sorry for the bad English, don't forget I said I can speak good English, but you're taking it.
My top song at the moment is Sophiee. It's a very nice jam by Oladips.
Nikki Carr, Feelings. It's Ortega. Yeah, I love that song.
My number one song for this top 5 is
Zila Marita.
This is your first time of watching. Do us a favor to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notification updates so you don't miss out on any episodes. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to the show. Yes, today we have Big Sophie in the building. She's a singer, she's a songwriter, and she's a content creator. Big Sophie.
Hi,
You're welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Man, you're glowing. What's the secret? I said I was going to ask you when you walked in.
I mean, just water and fruits.
Oh, God. Do you know how many cans of water I take every day?
So.
Yeah, I am, man. Look at how flashy you are. It's not just water, there's a spice here adding, please.
It's like inbuilt stuff. Comes along with, from there.
Okay, no problem. We'll talk more about that after the show. So, Big Sophie, we're really excited to have you on the set.
Excited to be here.
Today, the viewers will be opportunity to listen to the top 5 songs of the week, your own top 5 songs. But we are curious, we'd like to know some things on the show. Big Sophie. What's behind the name? The global, what's the other,
Global superstar.
Wow, that's quite intimidating. So how did the name Big Sophie come?
Okay, so basically, Big Sophie I like to use it, or I used it because of how contrasting it is. When you hear Big Sophie, like DJ Big N, you expect to see someone big. Yeah. And I'm not big in size, you feel me? Like I'm kind of petite and all. Okay. So the name basically, it doesn't represent my physical appearance. It's more of like a representation of who I am and what I carry and the results I produce. So everything comes in everything happens on a big scale. I don't have small doings. I do it.
Oh, Big Sophie, that is actually true. I can relate. Yeah. Okay, as a singer, when did you realize that, I'm the singer, I can do it? Like, where was the point? Do you have people in the family who inspired you to do music, or were there mentors you looked up to while growing up?
Okay, that question is very, very interesting. I love it. So, I always had this gift of singing, but I did not know. Whenever I was praying, I'll be like, God, please reveal my talent. My friends, everybody had something they were very good at, but I didn't know what I could do. So I used to pray, God, reveal my talent to me, God, reveal my talent to me, and all that. So I had this best friend when I was in SS1. He liked my voice so much. I don't know why. But whenever he sat, he'd be like, oh, Sophie, I'm having a bad day. Can you sing for me? If you sing for me, my day will be good. So I would sing covers of artists that I used to like that period. And then I just had friends who would always be like, oh, I'm having a bad day. Can you sing for me? and I'll sing for them. Then when I was 16, I was in like, I think SS3 then, when I turned 16. Then I started building like a personal relationship with Jesus. And then I realized that, there's something called purpose. And everybody is here for a reason, So I began to like listen to great men like Miles Monroe, Apostle Selman. Like I wanted to know why I was here. Then I realized that, he liked the music. And I was like, oh, wow, like, okay. I never saw myself being an artist. I never saw myself singing to the camera. But I was like, okay, since the science has been there, having friends being like, I'm having a bad day, but if you sing for me, my day will be good. Then why not just take it up? So I started writing songs and the rest is history.
Wow, that's interesting. That's very, very interesting. I think your story is quite inspiring in the aspect of the spirituality, because I think you went out of that physical boundary and like, oh God, please show me the way and all that. Okay, that's interesting to me. Omo, Big Sophie, that's our Instagram handle. You better link up, and I believe you would want to collaborate. Okay, now the Nigerian music industry is carved as male dominated. Do you really think you've carved out a space for yourself in the industry? What have you really done to set yourself aside as a female singer?
Okay, that's very interesting. I feel like this has been a challenge that female artists has been facing from a very long time. Even before I started making music, there were always this kind of limitation that female artists had, but I believe that everything is built on mindset. If you feel or if you believe that, I can't like dominate in this space or dominate in this particular field because I'm a female, then it's on you. You feel me? Because we have we have terms, we have Aerostar doing a lot of things in the industry now, and they're girls. So I feel like it just has to do with your mindset and the people that are around you, your team, your management, how much they are willing to invest in what you carry, and then just how much you believe in your own self, because that's where it starts. You have to believe in yourself. So as for me, I'm too confident that this industry needs me. It's not even something that we have to think twice about. I'm too confident about it. So I don't have issues with that.
Okay. Have you in any way been treated biasly because of your gender? Or have you in any way been misattended to because of your gender? And how did you manage the situation?
Honestly speaking, if I'm being honest,
have you really encountered any specific challenge?
Yeah, that's
because you're a female.
Yeah, so if I'm being honest, I even feel like I experience more opportunities because I'm a female.
What?
Literally, I feel like because we have more of guys or male in the industry, it's like whenever things want to happen and you're a girl, surely when they say that, you're a fine girl, they would always want to like try to please you or be nice to you because you're a girl, because you're a lady. Yeah. So to me, I feel like it's even like more favorable because like, you're a girl, like they just want to be nice to you because you're a girl. Okay. That's just my own experience. I'm not speaking for everybody.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, along the line, have you felt like anyone has crossed their paths, maybe in trying to be nice and be kind?
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced crossing the line from?
Okay, so
do we have to mention names?
No. So I feel like whatever you give room for is going to thrive. Okay. And whatever you let in is going to prosper. So it's just you. When you see that these people are trying to, move a certain type of way, are you entertaining it? Yeah. You feel me? So basically, I don't even entertain it to that level. Like there's a place to cross the line. I'm very friendly. I would laugh with you. We'll do everything together. But there's a place to cross the line. I've had experiences where a producer was trying to hit on me. Literally, he was trying to hit on me because I was recording with him. But that, like I said, there's where to cross the line. So if you entertain it, you're seeing the signs and you're still letting him do what he wants to do, then it's on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. We have a lot to learn from Big Sophie. Oh wait, quickly, let's start off from the number 5 spot of the week. Which record will you say would sit on that position?
Of the week?
Yes, we're saving the best for the last. So
For
let's
me?
start from number 5.
Okay, so my number 5 song, sitting, very comfortably, has to be No Games by Faith.
No
Games by Faith.
Faith, No Games.
Yeah, have you heard of it?
I don't think. Is it a recent record?
She dropped an EP like a couple of months back, and the song is on it.
Wow. So what's the record talking about?
Basically, it's she's singing to her lover. It's like a love song type, but she's telling the guy that, yo, like, why are you acting like you don't know that? And she's like, it's everything about that song for me. I feel like Faith is not talked about enough, and it pisses me off. I don't like the fact that they're not.
Okay, relating to Faith and singing to her lover, we'll sing a couple of covers we've done, so advising people not to love, and at the same time you're singing to one lover. So where is your stand? Are you taking? Are you in a relationship? Are you searching? Are you celibate?
Okay, that question, I didn't know you were going to observe. I must give it to you. You're very observant.
Okay.
I'm not a preacher of love. Anybody that knows me, people who follow me, TikTok, IG, they know that Sophie doesn't do well. Love is war, because I've tried and I've given up. So I'm not a preacher of love. Don't do love. Don't do love.
Okay. Faith, what's the record again?
No games.
No Games by Faith has been locked on Big Sophie's number 5 spot for the week. Let's quickly check out the record to see if it's what to be on your own top 5 songs of the week. Check it out.
Leave keys.
One baby, I am calling to see you. Sunday till Monday. Yeah. 1 week I stay at your place, locked in the door, says don't disturb. Lovers indoors. Can't you see I'm fire? I'm golden. I'm all that you need. Tell me your desire. It is something that I can fulfill. Take you to the east and the moon and the world like ABC. I'm trying to say, don't wanna play no fucking games. Don't wanna play no fucking games. Don't wanna play no games with you, my love. What you're saying really kinda bothers me. Now my words are gonna start to stutter me. I can show you what I'm feeling properly. Yeah. Tell me, am I saying disorderly? But I'll wait till me back in 70s. I know where we'll be when we're 70. Yeah. This kind of love, now 1890.
Welcome back to the show. That was No Games, and Big Sophie locked us in on our number 5 spot for the week. Big Sophie, we have a lot of questions to you before we move down to the number 4 spot of the week.
Okay.
And also, don't forget to drop your comments on the section if you feel that you have your own ratings for the week or you want to come on the show. Who knows, we might look into them, and maybe in the forthcoming episode, you might just be our guest. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're just watching for the first time. Okay, Sophie, I want to ask you, who are the top 3 musicians that influence your music and why?
I love your questions. Very interesting. Top 3 artists that inspire my music. First off has to be Asha. I know it's not so obvious because I don't really make it obvious. But Asha's music, when I say Asha inspires my music, I mean in the sense that most of the secular music today, the lyric-wise, it's not too pure in the sense of the kind of message they pass through their songs. I'm someone who is very, very spiritual. So even as I make secular music, I try to make my lyrics as clean as possible to the point where a 5-year-old can sing it where their mom is, and their mom will not be like, oh, hold your mouth, why are you singing that kind of song?
Yeah.
So I try to make my lyrics that pure. And then listening to Asha, she's that kind of artist that you can listen to her song and it always has like a very meaningful message to pass.
Yes.
So she inspires me on that level of, the kind of message I'm trying to pass with my music.
Yeah.
Then another artist that inspires me, I'm going to have to give it to Ira. The reason why Ira inspires me is because of, when she dropped her first album, 19 and Dangerous, I could relate to the lyrics too bad. Like, it felt like she just took a peep into my life and wrote an album about it. So till now, I still feel inspired by that. Yeah, so basically, whenever I'm trying to like make music, I think about like, the younger version of me. What would she want to hear? If she was in this phase, what kind of music would get her out of this phase? Do you understand? Because that was what Ira did for me. I was in this phase and her music brought me out of that phase. So that's how she inspires my music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else?
And then the last person that inspires my music, I'm going to have to give it to Omale. It's actually a tie between Omale and Lona, to be very honest, because Lona sings about, real life stuff. I think Lona is like the first Nigerian artist I've seen that is so vulnerable and he's unapologetic about it. Like, Lona is so vulnerable. He tells you how it is, the struggles of being an artist and everything. So it brought out that vulnerable side of me. Before, I used to be like, oh, if I sing like this, like, what if they feel like, oh, Sophie's being this way? But when I saw Lona being proud of his vulnerability, like, oh, I go through struggles as an artist, I started making that kind of songs. So I think I'm going to have to give it to Lona, but I love Omale.
So was that why you cried that your Instagram, you're not getting much results? That's it.
Not results. I said love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, now, like, okay. Was that why you cried out?
No, that's not me crying. I'm not pussy like that. I'm pussy like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I get what you mean.
Okay, fine. It's good to really understand your taste of music and the people that inspire your journey. Yes, sometimes when you sing, everyone who has ears should know that, oh, this inspiration is coming from some higher side of sound. So another question I'd like to ask you is, how do you balance the expectation of female appearances both off and on stage? Yes, how do you balance their expectation of a female artist and the appearance both on stage and off stage?
I really, really love that, because I feel like there's a beauty standard that has been set for like the female artist.
And as a child of Jesus,
oh my God, there's a beauty standard that has been set. And it feels like all the female artists are following that, and they're beginning to make it look like if you don't follow these, steps that has been set,
you get out.
Do you understand? So, like I said, I'm someone who is, very self-aware. I know who I am and I know what I want to do in this industry. So I feel like when your fans love you, you don't have to be someone else for your fans to love you. Look at Billie Eilish. I think the last time I checked, she was #1 in the world. How does she dress? She dresses like a guy. But the Nigerian industry are trying to make it look like, oh, as a lady, you have to, reveal certain parts of your body before, you'll be appealing to your fans.
Okay.
So I'm coming to change that narrative and that perspective.
Okay, so I have one contradiction there that I feel like don't you think as a follower of Christ, people, your mentors and people you follow shouldn't be in any way dressing like that?
Okay, because I said I love Ira.
I didn't say anything else.
Yeah, I can't quote the verse of the Bible, but it says that if you want to pick something from, I don't know how to quote that verse because this just caught me off guard.
Okay, are you talking about Romans where people were eating sacrifices and it was bringing problem in the church? Then God said, he that is eating it, don't allow this person that doesn't eat it see.
Exactly. I don't even know if that is it, but I'm thinking that's it. It's like when you see something that is not good. I think when the prostitute, that came to the feet of Jesus. And then the Pharisees were like, his disciples were attacking him that, oh, Jesus, you are Jesus, why are you talking to a prostitute that sleeps with many men? And Jesus said, if you, which of you here don't have a speck in your eye? In Matthew, you should know that story. It's a very popular story. But she was a prostitute that slept with many men. But Jesus still accepted her. Do you understand? So Ira start dressing the way she dresses, it's for her and God. Okay. I'm picking out the good side. I didn't talk about how you were
featuring.
I'm filtering. Exactly. I didn't talk about. I spoke about how I could relate to her music, and that's the good side I picked from her. Do you understand? Everybody has specks in their eyes. Nobody is perfect.
Okay, for me, what I learned from what you just said is when you see somebody and the person is inspiring you must learn to filter what you're copying from the person.
As it.
Just say because he's a superstar and he's a hero, he smokes, you have to go and smoke.
Exactly.
Because a lot of viewers are out there watching, and I also want them to learn from what you're saying. Okay, that's really, really, really interesting. Big Sophie is in the building, in case you're just joining in, and that's our Instagram handle right there on your screen. Our TikTok is also there. Hit her up and link up with her so you can at least follow up with the content she's got going on the social media space. Okay, we're on the number 4 spot for the week.
So for number 4, I'm going to have to give it to Pierre 46 by Victony. Oh my God, that song. See, let me tell you, when Victony dropped the Stubborn album, I was listening to it track by track. When I got to Pierre 46, I didn't listen to the rest of the tracks on the album. I put Pierre 46 on repeat for days before I went back to finish the album.
Oh, wow.
That song is beautiful.
So what part of the song caught you?
Everything. The instrumental, it's just very different. The song took me it's like another realm of Victony. That song is beautiful.
Okay, 46 by Victony has been locked in on our number 4 spot for the week. Let's quickly check that out.
I get the G's for you. Somebody say they love you. Yeah. No, somebody. Hold up, I'm on my way. Hold up, I'm on my way. We have make up for your face, Make up for your face. Go from seashells to Paris. Seashells to Paris. Hold up, I'm on my way, Hold up, I'm on my way, Hold up, I'm on my way. We have make up for your face, Make up for your face. Go from seashells to Paris. Seashells to Paris. Roll up, I'm on my way. I get the keys for you. Somebody say they love you. Oh no, I in my bed.
Welcome back to the show. That was Pierre 46 by Victony with Big Sophie locked in on our number 4 spot for the week. Once again, I want to thank you guys for staying tuned to the Weekly Top 5 series. Without you guys, there will be no Weekly Top 5 series. And I keep saying this, always drop your comments on the section. We'll definitely look into them, and in the forthcoming episode, you never can tell, it might just be you on the guest seat. Okay, today we'll still have Big Sophie in the building. And Big Sophie, your IQ is really, really very high. I'm impressed because the building is charged up already with your presence. Okay, now what do you think needs to be done to bring back the presence of female singers in the industry? What exactly are the fixes you have in mind? Because a lot of critics argues that female singers are endangered species, like they go in extinction over time. A lot of them fall out. So what exactly do you think should be done to retain the female artist in the industry?
Okay, so this is a very beautiful. Your questions are beautiful. I mean, I've been saying all your questions are amazing. Very interesting question.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I feel like there's something called when you have a team. Every artist needs a team. You can't think for yourself. You can think for yourself, but you need a team to think for you too, right? So I believe that apart from having a team, you need a team that is strategic. It's not just about the music now. The music business is also involved to sustain yourself in the industry, because the industry is moving very fast. People are leaving people behind. We have a lot of talented female artists that are not getting their flowers. Why? Because there's no strategic planning. So you need a team that is very strategic with their moves. That's why I respect, Donna One, the manager of Thames, and everybody behind the scenes working with Thames.
Yeah.
And I respect Aerostar's team. The confidence has to be there. You have to believe. I keep saying it. You have to believe in yourself, because when you believe in yourself, it reflects. It reflects in your music. It reflects in the way you carry yourself. It reflects in how sustained you would be in the industry. And you also need a team that is very smart, calculative, and strategic. And you need God, because at the end of the day, that's the person that's keeping all of us. You need God's grace to be with you.
Wow, that's very, very interesting. Yeah. So what you're saying is, for every female to thrive, you just have to get your team in shape.
You have to be very calculative and strategic. Your team has to be very... You have to be very calculative and strategic, basically.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, for a fact, there are people in the industry who might not be doing it rightly. We all know.
Yeah.
Male, female. Do you think there's this artist that needs to go back to the drawing board? You expected more from them, and maybe they're not really giving you what you expect?
Definitely. Right now, I can't really say from the top of my head, but somebody that I'm very pissed off that is not getting the results he should be getting is Victoni. I'm so pissed off, because did you listen to that Stubborn album? That album deserved more than it got. And I don't even know if the problem is coming from Victoni, if it's like, poor marketing strategy.
Do you think he's being gatekept?
I don't even know. I feel like it's the audience. I don't even feel like it's the audience. I feel like it's just the PR strategy, like the marketing. It's not being done enough, because Nigerians, whatever you feed them, they'll take, as long as you're in their faces. Yeah. I mean, we have this guy that came and sang Bad Bitch Syndrome, and he was everywhere. Like, he went viral. Everybody, Davido, co-signed him. Everybody was talking about him. Nigerians were, when he first came out, because I'm very active on TikTok, Nigerians were shaming this guy that, oh, what kind of song is this? But when he started to get co-signs, and then when he was all up in their face, like everywhere you go, that song was everywhere. And then before you know, Nigeria started eating it. Even me myself, I started eating it. It's in my playlist. If I show you my playlist now, he's there. Wow. So I feel like you just have to be in their faces. So I feel like with Victoni, it's just like the marketing strategy. He's not rubbing himself in our faces enough.
Yeah. Okay, that's quite impressive, and I hope he sees this too. Sometimes I would like to ask you too, what do you think about gatekeeping in the industry? Do you think it's real?
No.
Gatekeeping is not real?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so. I don't think it's real.
So if you have the rights force, you can break through any form of gatekeeping. Yeah. Nobody can limit your...
Maybe it is, but personally to me, I don't think so.
So how about stories of people we all know in the industry that have been gatekept? Like they have...
Who has been gatekept?
There's been a lot of controversy content on Twitter that Fireboy was gatekept, that he's supposed to have.
I genuinely do not believe in that, because Ashake and Fireboy are in the same label. I don't know what's in YB, or am I mistaken?
Well, I think he was the replacement of Ashake.
that's how you see it. I feel like everybody is just the same way there's Life Size Steady and Ira Star in the same Mavens, and it's like comparing Life Size to Ira, there's a difference. But you won't say Don Jazzy or like the A&Rs and Mavens are keeping Life Size. There's no CEO of a label or like A&R in a label that will not want their artists to thrive. They would want their artists to thrive.
I think the problem is from the artists sometimes. When record label and artists have this issue, I think it's basically from the artist end. Maybe the fame gets into their head and the label is like, oh, okay. They just shift their investments into the next person.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, so it's been trendy, but it's okay for you to say it doesn't exist because you so much believe that nobody can zone you out and
period.
Yes, we understand. Okay, quickly, let's load the number 3 song for the week.
Okay, so number 3, I'm going to have to give it to Can't Breathe by Lona. Lona Can't Breathe. This song won me a free ticket to Lona's show. I liked it so much. I was just like vibing to beats in my room with my sister. And I was like, oh, like what song should I enter on this beat? And she was like, oh, Can't Breathe by Lona. And then I freestyled it. I posted it on Twitter and Visa Chan saw it. And he was like, oh, this girl, like we have to get her a ticket. I played the kind of, I don't abuse that song. I hope Pigeon is allowed. I've abused that song. So that's my number 3, Can't Breathe by Lona.
Can't Breathe by Lona. Okay, let's check that out on Big Sophie's number 3 spot for the week. Welcome back to the show. This is the weekly top 5 series. Don't forget, yes, I'm DJ Randy Universe, your host as usual. Once again, I want to thank you guys for staying tuned to the weekly top 5 series. Your comment gives us the assurance that we are on the right path to updating a playlist every week. And yes, drop the comment of the next artist behind the theorem, but we'll do our best to drag them here. Yes, we drag them here, babe. But today, Big Sophie is in the building and the energy is still everywhere. We are excited to have you. Can you please give us a freestyle?
A freestyle of my song.
I be fighting for the top spot until I win. I know fi hands up. Soldier will leave house to face him work. No say he must to save for job. Effort must to produce results. This is Sophie do they sing love songs. They look the way I turn up and they start to judge. Chibi they must find the word. Yeah. Life is so simple. You have it figured when you know the principle. The secret might be really waiting there your book or waiting them they teach for school. If I do this one, they go start to talk. Do that one, they go start to judge. All this thing for the seas, yeah.
Sophie, wow. Yeah, like, I don't even know what to say. You wrote this yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, that was interesting. That was really, really interesting. Maybe we'll have to collaborate on the record too. Quickly, let's play a game of this or that so that the viewers can get to connect with you on a more deeper level.
Yeah.
Do you go for money or fame?
Money or fame? Can I have the both of them, please? The both?
Choose one for the sake of the question.
For the sake of the question.
If you had to go with one.
I'll go with money, bro.
Now we're talking. I won't say send that spotlight. Alright, phone calls.
Phone calls, I hate texting.
Wow.
Anybody that knows me, I don't reply messages. It's a bad habit. I'm trying to stop it.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
So, slim, chubby.
Slim, for life. Slim.
So don't you think you need something chubby to match up with you?
I don't need anything chubby. Slim, please.
Okay. Happiness or success?
Happiness. I mean, that's like the top priority.
As a child of Jesus.
Happiness, please.
Well, interesting. Would you choose to be afraid or embarrassed?
Embarrassed. See, there's something fear does that many people don't know about. Fear is like a spirit. So if you're living your life in fear, I don't think you can get anything done. Do you understand? If I was afraid, I won't be able to sit here to have this interview with you, because I'm just going to be overthinking, like, okay, what if this goes wrong, or what if that goes wrong? Everybody gets embarrassed from time to time. So yeah, I'll pick that.
That was interesting. Okay, I believe these insights will make you know pick Sophie on a more deeper level. Don't forget our Instagram handle, TikTok, link up with her. You might need to collaborate with her. Okay, let's do number 2 song for the week.
Okay, so for number 2, can I like pick a gospel? Okay, so there's this gospel song I've been listening to back to back, Has My Heart. So Will I by Hillsong Worship. That's my number 2.
Oh, wow, interesting. So Will I by Hillsong. Let's check that out.
God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of life. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born. In the vapor of your breath, the planets form. If the stars were made to worship so light, I can see your heart.
Hey guys, I go by the name Big Sophie. I'm a singer-songwriter, and this is Top 5, Weekly Top 5 by DJ Randy. My number 1 song of the week. This song has been on repeat since last year, December. I've been playing it. You don't want to know what that song does to me. Yellow by Vinny Eva, Boylamba, and Girls Vibe. Beautiful song. So listen to it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And get a cookie from me.
We go chop on like that. It's wicked.
Hands in hand, walking down the lonely path. Eyes to eyes, a way to chat. In the crowd, she wears pitch black.
Forgot the fans. I'm confused, so come on the car. Wash me eyes now, baby, that. Wash me eyes now, baby, that. She's screaming, oh, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And I'm screaming, oh, lolly, 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 lolly. Now she the way, yeah, she be Cinderella dressed in yellow. I started from the crowd, I say hello. After the yoga, I say hello. She be the one I go like to follow. Like my first sight is all I've got for you. Don't need to doubt, baby. You know, say my love, I throw up behind you.
Travis at the Mati, I'm more like thief, we all look back catch. Only heaven's missing person I found. With him, I washing a cupid shot.
That was Yellow by Venliva, Dels and Boylamba, with Big Sophie locked in on the number 1 spot for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Sadly, this is where we'll draw the curtain for the day. Don't forget to turn on notification posts so you don't miss out on any of the amazing episodes. Like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done that. Catch you guys on the next episode. Ciao.